Farming Connect is currently holding various sessions to explain the Glastir scheme.
It's an opportunity for farmers to be able to see with their own eyes the various options that they can consider to apply for Glastir. We've got the surgeries as well, the one-to-one surgeries where they can sit down and look at the paperwork. Alternatively then, we've got the open days today, which are more practical. Mentor a Business, Farming Connect are arranging all these events, the open days and the Glastir surgeries as well. But the Welsh Government Glastir staff and Glastir advisors will be actually advising the farmers, but Mentor a Business, Farming Connect are the organisers.
This event is being held at Moel Hebog Uchaf, Pontchan, where Sean and Wendy Jenkins farm beef cattle and sheep on 90 acres of land. They are in their second year of Glastir. How did you become aware of Glastir?
Well, first of all, I heard it in the local press and on the farming programs and so forth, and with Farming Connect events. And we heard that Tir Mynydd, Tir Cynnal, Tir Gofal and everything else was going to be demised and finished. So I thought, well, you've got to find something to fill the pot to help pay the bills. And I started investigating Glastir.
How does this scheme compare to other environmental schemes that have been in the past?
Well, on this farm then we had Tir Cynnal and Tir Mynydd, and it's replaced that favourably, and we're trying to move the place forward as well.
And all the changes that you've had to make to the farm, does the scheme pay for most of the changes?
Well, yes, we've done a lot of fencing and replanting and put bird boxes up, and over the course of the scheme it will more than pay and cover for the capital works we've spent on.
And what changes have you made to the farm?
Well, bird boxes, we're growing turnips every year. We've chosen the 75% slurry option. And also we've done a lot of fencing and replanting of hedges in the middle of them.
Would you advise any farmer to go into Glastir?
Well, why not give it have a good look at it, because it's money in the pot, and it's a matter of producing food and looking after nature hand in hand, really.
Glastir has various options, but today's focus is on the entry level of Glastir. Rita Jones from the Welsh Government explains.
Glastir is a 5-year contract, and there are different elements. Glastir entry, Glastir advance, the Glastir then the application for common land, Glastir woodland schemes, and also the acres. I'm quite confident that the number of farmers that have attended today will be looking at Glastir before perhaps coming along to this event today. They did not think that they would enter Glastir, but obviously the way that we've arranged the day, they have learnt quite a lot and are now far more positive with regards to the scheme. The advantages of joining Glastir is the fact that now this is the only agri-environment scheme that we have. All of the schemes are more or less coming to the end at the end of 2013, and this will be the only one where they will be able to benefit and gain some more income for their businesses.
How difficult is it to gain the necessary points to join Glastir?
Every business is different, obviously, and everyone would have to look at what they can deliver within their farming business as it is at the moment. There are over 40 options, as we've just mentioned, and I believe that every farmer will find something like looking after hedges, planting crops, creating a pond. There are a number of options that are available to us all, but we really need to look at them carefully and see how they fit into our farming businesses.
And is it difficult with regards to more paperwork, added paperwork to the farmers?
There is some additional paperwork that they will have to do, but having said that, a lot of the work is already being done. A lot of the records that they will have to maintain, they already maintain them. But the biggest thing to remember, or the main point to remember, is the fact that there is guidance available. We are there to help them, and with any difficulties that they may have, they only need to come to us so that we can put them on the right road so that they won't have any problems in the future.
Since January 2012, more than 2,000 farms have joined the scheme. After a tour of the farm and the opportunity to discuss with the advisors, what is the likelihood of the farmers at today's event joining the scheme? How important are days like these?
I think very important because I go around places to plant trees and lots of people are not sure of what's involved in these schemes anyway. So I think it's very important because they all can ask you little questions here and there now, and the answer is there, isn't it? And the help is there as well. So I think, well, go for it anyway.
Is it difficult to have the necessary points?
Well, after coming down here today, I thought it would have been more difficult, but after all the options the gentleman was speaking about, I think it could be easier than what I thought originally.
Well, it's nice to have seen how Glastir works and the effect it has on the environment, and it helps to tidy the farm up and waterways and things, and it does help. And think you can get a bit of grant to help you do that. It's worth it.
What are the important dates that farmers should be looking out for?
The important date as far as farmers are concerned for this particular year to get a contract for 2014 will be the 31st of July. By submitting an application by that date, they then leave their options open to be selected for the Glastir Advance or the Glastir Vacancy Scheme.
At the end of the day, how has the reaction been with the farmers today?
Well, I think it's been a positive day as a whole. Farmers have asked a lot of questions to government officials and to me personally. As a farmer, that's in Glastir, a lot of farmers are coming out of Tir Gofal, Tir Cynnal, and are looking for the next step forward. And they've been asking questions about different fencing and different things to do with trees and bird boxes, and I hope they've found it very beneficial.
More events like this are planned up until the end of July. For more information, contact Farming Connect.